It is good to be in Reno, Nevada. I have to thank the Lieutenant Governor for such a great introduction. I think he's handled Kamala Harris. I don't know if I have to say anything about Kamala now. But in 97 days, starting right here in Reno, we're going to take back this country and elect Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, once again. Now, think, my friends, about all that's happened just in the past month. Donald Trump wiped the floor with Joe Biden on the debate stage, exposed a massive cover-up of the president's mental incapacity, and saved America from 4 more years of Joe Biden's presidency. Not bad. And during that same time, Trump accepted the Republican Party's nomination, held the most successful convention in history. He even took a bullet for the country that he loves and didn't miss a single day of work. That's pretty damn good. Just imagine what he'll do with 4 more years in the White House. Now, we have some friends of ours here from the press in the back. Hello. Oh, it's okay. They're not all bad, just most of them. But our friends in the press, after covering Joe Biden's incompetence for 3.5 years, the media is at it again, this time gaslighting us on Kamala Harris's radical record. They want to portray her as some kind of reasonable moderate. The same media that told us for 3.5 years that Joe Biden, who didn't know where he was, that Joe Biden was Albert Einstein, is now trying to tell us that Kamala Harris is Abraham Lincoln. We all know the media loves a good fact check, so let's get started. Kamala Harris was rated as the most liberal senator in the entire United States during her tenure. That is not a reasonable moderate. That is a crazy record. She is dangerously liberal, and she will never be the President of the United States because we're not going to let her. Now, we're not going to be fooled by the media's lies any longer. And there's nothing they can do about the fact that Kamala Harris, she owns every single one of the Biden administration's failure over the last 4 years. Biden didn't know what he was doing, so clearly it was his vice president who was running the show. It was her as border czar, and don't let the media lie to you, they did make her the border czar. She unleashed the worst border crisis in American history on her watch. In 3.5 years, more than 10 million illegal aliens have invaded our country. Now, that was not an accident, by the way. During her first failed run for president in 2020, she told everyone that's exactly what she wanted to do: to decriminalize illegal immigration, tear down the immigration and customs enforcement system, open up the floodgates, and give every illegal alien free health care. She wanted all of you, America's citizens, to pay the bill. Then on Kamala's first day in office, they went to work. Not for you, but for them. They suspended deportations. They stopped building the wall. They reinstated catch and release. That's how every state became a border state. They just released them all over our country. Sometimes they give them first-class tickets wherever they need to go, and first-class hotel accommodations paid for by the very people in this room. And if that wasn't bad enough, they proposed amnesty for millions of illegal aliens. Kamala Harris might as well have sent a personal invitation to millions of migrants around the world, including some very violent and very bad people. Now, the chief of Border Patrol was appointed over a year ago, but border czar Kamala Harris hasn't spoken a single word to him, not once. What kind of a border czar is that? And I served my friends in the United States Marine Corps. My brothers and I would have called that a dereliction of duty. Kamala Harris has got to start doing her job. Now, the best part of this is she has the nerve to question mine and Donald Trump's loyalty to this country. Did you see that? Well, here's what President Trump and I believe about loyalty. Loyalty to this country is closing the border, not opening it up. Loyalty is safeguarding Medicare for American citizens, not bankrupting it by giving it to illegal aliens. Loyalty is protecting Laken Riley, not allowing an illegal immigrant to come here and take her life. Loyalty is protecting our children from the poisonous fentanyl, not inviting Mexican drug cartels to deal it on our playgrounds. Loyalty is serving in the United States Marine Corps, something I did. Loyalty is taking a bullet for this country, something Donald Trump did. If Kamala Harris wants to talk about loyalty, then she should look in the mirror. And it gets worse. This administration under Border Czar Harris handed out 3 million work permits to illegal aliens who lied and claimed asylum in our country. Now, they turn a blind eye to people who will steal American jobs and undercut American wages, and I guarantee it, if she becomes the President of the United States, she won't stop until every single illegal immigrant that she let in becomes a voter. Handing over control of your country to people who shouldn't even be here. Now, I have a different message. If you are in this country illegally, start packing your bags right now, because Donald Trump is coming back. It is time to put the interests of American citizens first. It is so simple. American leaders ought to care for the interests of the people of this nation. Isn't that common sense? Now, we're grateful to be joined by some Republican leaders who represent that basic idea that American leadership should protect the interests of this country. You already heard, I believe, from Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna. Where is she? She's a superstar. There she is. Great. We've got the great Nevada GOP chairman, Mike McDonald. Where are you, Mike? There you are. Now, this is a tough name to pronounce, but I'm going to try to do it. RNC National Committeeman Jim DeGraffenreid. Jim, I got it?